Do you need more hours in the day to run your business? I definitely do. Do you feel like you need some help improving things, but you're not quite sure where or how to start? Well, I've been reading loads about AI tools in the small business world and how they can help with these kinds of things, but I haven't heard much about them in the crafting space. So I thought it was about time to do a bit more research, look into these tools to see how they can help people with craft businesses like us. AI tools are changing and improving at a super rapid pace. It's a little bit scary. So I'm not going to go over exactly how to use each one that I'm going to show you, but I am going to mention some of my favorites and how I've been using them or how you can use them to improve your business. I'm still learning and implementing them myself, so I'm by no means an expert. And all of these things are suitable for beginners and people who are just starting their AI tool learning journey like I am. Some of the tools I have tried so far include ChatGPT, Writer, Creative Fabrica, Midjourney, Copy AI, and Canva, but there are loads out there to try. ChatGPT is probably the one that I've been using the most and one of the ones I found the most helpful. So I have compiled a list of prompts that you can use to improve your craft business. Just sign up to my newsletter using the link in the description to get your free copy of that. So I have read so many times that a blog is one of the best ways to get traffic to your website. You can add all of those lovely relevant keywords in it and it helps you rank on Google and it helps customers to find you and your products basically. But do I have time to be coming up with relevant blog ideas and writing posts and adding them to my website? No, I do not. So that is where AI tools come in. So if you open ChatGPT as an example, ask it to give you 10 ideas for blog posts that are related to your niche or the product that you sell, should give you 10 ideas of blog posts that you could write that would be relevant, and then you can choose one and then you can ask it to expand on that and write a full blog post. Just make sure you're clear in your prompts and what you're asking it to do, and there it is just as quick as that, given me a full blog post with 8 points that I can then expand upon and post. So I've played around with this a bit, and at the moment I do think they're better for kind of idea generation and giving you a blog outline. They do still take a little bit of tweaking and humanizing, and then you probably want to add pictures and other relevant information in there afterwards. So they're not doing all of the work for you, but they're a really great starting point if you don't have the time to create all of that content yourself. This is probably one of the most fun things to play with for creative people like us. And while I do like creating my own designs and I'll pay for SVGs from other people as well, sometimes I just need something really specific, like a specific icon or something to go with like a quote I've made. And I either can't find it anywhere online to buy and I wouldn't be very good at drawing it myself. So that is where AI generated images come in. Midjourney is probably one of the most popular tools for this kind of thing, and you'll see why it is very cool. Although it isn't massively user-friendly, it's part of Discord. It's a Discord server. I don't know the right terminology for it, to be honest. But once you get the hang of it, it creates some really cool things. So this was just a prompt that I put in just to kind of see what it could do. And as you can see, it's a really detailed image of a fox doing arts and crafts. But actually, I would more be using it for decals and simpler things. So I just tried this prompt out to see what it would do. Actually came up with some really cool fox outlines that would be really nice as stickers, but I just wanted like a black outline that would be suitable. So I pressed V4, which is mixed variations of that fourth image. And as you can see there, it's just generating 4 kind of pencil looking drawings. And once they're done, you choose your favorite and you can upscale it, and then you can save that to use however you want. And you can see when I open it, it is a really cool drawing of a fox, which is exactly what I asked for. and you do have to pay for Midjourney as well. These are the billing plans. Although my newest favorite is decals. And this one is great, especially if you make t-shirts and clothing, or if you have a print-on-demand business. And they actually already have loads of really cool templates and PNGs and SVGs and little designs that you can use. If you get the subscription, you can use them commercially to sell t-shirts with. You can add them to the mock-up generator, see what they're going to look like on t-shirts, move them around. But they also now have a AI image creator, which is just in beta at the minute, but I think they will be rolling out this year. And it's one of the better ones I've seen. So this created this really quickly. It doesn't look a bit dodgy like some AI generators do. And then you can add text around it, change the color of the background. It's really easy to edit. And then Creative Fabrica also has a few different sections that lets you create patterns, PNGs, photos, and more. These do take a little bit of trial and error, but if we just try out CF Spark Crystalline for an example and add our prompt in the top, you can see once you add that, it's not quite right, so you can just keep editing it until it is. So I've just added black and simple outline there. It's made it more of kind of what I wanted it to be. And if you have the subscription, you can download that. It might just need a bit of cleaning up, but you can do that in Design Space. They also have patterns and all sorts of other things, and you can create lots of cool images using CF Spark. And then Canva also has some really cool new AI apps as well. One of which is called Text to Image. I'm just going to try the example that they have generated for me. You can choose the style and it creates something that looks as good as that really quickly. You have to be careful because sometimes they have funny little weird elements about them, but you can try different styles, see what it comes up with. So as you can see, there are so many options out there to play with. What I don't know is specifics around copyright because this is such a new area. So although a lot of these apps and websites say that they give you the commercial license to use these images, if you're going to start using them in your business to sell things, I would just keep an eye on licensing just in case anything changes over time. I don't know if you get this too, but sometimes I have a great idea of something I want to sell on, let's say Etsy, and I have the design in my head, but the whole thought of doing the admin that comes along with listing something on Etsy just puts me off because I can't be bothered to figure out the price and write the description and stuff like that. So it just never gets sold. Well, AI can help you with that as well. So just going back to Creative Fabrica's CF Spark, they have a whole Etsy section. You can go in the product list and description bit, add all of the details that you need and create content, and it will create a little kind of readable paragraph that you can just copy into your Etsy description box. It also has stuff with titles, but it also has lots of other writing tools as well that you can try out. Writer also has a product description section. Again, add all of your details, but you can also select the tone on this one and how many variants you want. It'll give you a couple of different options to choose from. And you can also get it to come up with a list of keywords for you, although I would probably be doing your own research for these mostly, just because I think AI tools are probably going to give you keywords that are quite saturated within your niche. I am forever running out of ideas of what to post on social media. Just feels like you have to be coming up with new things all of the time, and it is a lot of hard work. Well, AI can also help you come up with content creation plans. So you can try ChatGPT and ask it just for some general tips on kind of how to save time and stay consistent, come up with kind of a content creation plan, or you can ask it for specific ideas of what to make for your specific product business. So I've just asked it for 10 titles of TikTok videos you could do for a jewelry business, and then I've just chosen one specific one and then asked it to write me a script for that video. And then, or you could also ask it for ideas of how to promote a specific product as well, like I have here. And don't forget to check out my ChatGPT prompts list for your craft business. if you need some more ideas for what to ask and make the most out of it. When it comes to asking for product ideas, it is better to be a bit more specific, otherwise it can give you quite generic answers. But again, as somewhere to start, it is a great tool for getting inspiration. But saying that, I was actually quite impressed with ChatGPT here. I asked it for 10 decal ideas for Halloween, and it came up with 10 ideas that actually I would happily use in my business and sell. Another tool you could try is Vexel's quote generator. If you know what you want to make, say you want to make t-shirts, but you just need some specific quotes or wording to go on it, the quote generator is another great tool to use. You can choose a theme if you want it short or long. Choose it, say if you want it to be funny, and just keep generating them until it comes up with something new. Do just be aware of copyrighted quotes here though. Of course, all of these tools take some learning and playing around with. It's key that you ask the right questions and the right prompts to get the best quality results. And even then, they might still need tweaking and editing. They're not there to replace you after all, they're just there to help and make things a bit quicker and easier. Don't forget your free ChatGPT prompts list in the description. Just sign up to my email list to get your free copy. And for even more info, I've watched some great classes on AI tools on Skillshare. Sign up via my link for 1 month free. And let me know what you think about AI in the comments. Is it the future? Have you tried it out yet? Have you got any recommendations of other tools that we should try? And please like and subscribe for more videos like this in future.